Yeah, that way, and make sure to turn off the volume. That way, like I say, so it don't double echo the deal. So, and I'll be right with. I got it. Oh, okay, yeah, please. That way I can work on those. You know that.
No, I'll look up the. So he wants to do so.
Oh, just do. Yeah. Can you take the tray back there and wait if I can jump back there real quick? I'll do it.
Where are you taking those for? I'll look for two right there for him.
Just bring him up here. It's already live, boss. So you should be able to.
Oh, already?
Yeah, you're already live.
Oh, dang. I didn't know you was already live. My bad. Let me jump on here.
Yep, Hyman, John, Timothy, they're all.
Okay, doggy. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get on here. I got to jump on there so I can see what it says. I'm going to jump on there because I can't read anything.
I'll be right with you. I got a customer in the shop real quick, and I'll get him sorted.
So here we go. We're going to look for the live, guys. Sorry about it. Thank you. Should have it live right now, right now.
I got 3 trays of weights to clean.
Oh, wow. There's everybody. Daniel. Timothy. It says Eric. Hello, Timothy. How's everybody doing? Chris, what's going on, bud? What's up? Brandon, how you doing, bud? Excuse me, man. I got something in my eye. All right, guys. So I'm back, man, and I came into the shop today, guys. It's been a little while. Been off my feet for a little bit. I guess, I wanted to get on. I wanted to come in and thank everybody that helped out by pitching in a rod and helping me out with that stuff, guys. Because it's cost a lot of money to go to these doctor's appointments and stuff like that. If you all don't know, I had a motorcycle wreck August 25th, around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I was ran off the road by a kid. Hey, Chris, how you doing, bud? Brandon, glad to see you're better, Cap. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Like I said, you guys, if you donated a rod, of course, I know who did. Cobra was one, or Dying Seagull. Chris was the other one? Carl was the other one. Carl Moon, thank you. You two guys, like I said, you guys, as soon as you guys want, spring and summer of next year, everybody who either donated to that rod thing or that donated a rod, I will be taking everybody fishing throughout the summer. I'm no longer Capt.Eric. I let my license go because I'm down and out. I'll certify myself again next year. But as of right now, guys, I'm just there. I do have Capt.Eric on this shirt because I am still the captain of Team Loco. But as far as an actual captain, I'm no longer an actual captain. So I will be taking you guys fishing. There's no charge. Everybody that's donated or anything, you guys want to go fishing with me, I'm going to take everybody fishing. That will help me keep my truck and my boat, because without y'all, I wouldn't have made my payments last month. So I want to say thank you so much for that, and really, I'm blessed that y'all helped me like that. It was a real blessing. Of course, Albert took the time, and you guys took the time to do that for me. I really appreciate it. So if you guys want to know how it went, August 25th, I was leaving Flower Bluff. I was coming back home, and I was on Ocean Drive. I was about a block or two from my house, and a young man wanted to race, and he popped his engine. I kept telling him, no, I don't want to race. I just live right here. And I kept yelling at him, but he had the music kind of loud. And the road curved to the right. Well, he was staring at me, so instead of looking at the road, he was looking at me on the bike. And came into my lane, so it was either jump on his car or go into the median. So I went into the median.
And that's because we had it all recorded. Start to finish.
In the MRI, I had a rod sticking out of my head, about right here. And I scalped my hair off.
Fall into
there, and then my face. I broke my nose in 2 places. I broke my orbital eye bone. I broke my wrist.
I don't support that, but I
this
support
hand,
everybody else trying to get in.
and I
So
broke
what I do
3 or 4
is
fingers.
if you place using
My
gear,
fingers are not straight no
so
more.
that way we can prove that my gear was used. It ain't just.
And then I broke my knee. I fractured my big bone in my knee. I tore my ACL, MCL, the meniscus, and I ripped the muscle off the knee. So that's what I'm waiting for, is for the bone to heal so they can stick a screw in it and strap the muscle back to the knee. So that's what I'm waiting for.
But also too, what ends up happening.
Timothy, we stop.
Right there. You see the whole.
You were on a bike? Yes, I was on a bike. Toby, what's up? Hi, Chris.
Those are all the tournament wins that my gear has placed in tournaments. So I'm just trying to build that.
Yeah, motorcycle, Harley Davidson. I was on the 09 night train. I'm missing, I left about 50% of my skin on the ground because I was wearing a muscle shirt and just regular pants. My pants were all torn to heck. If you saw my Facebook, I got a F6 sweet. Be careful on it. Just for real, man. Be real careful. Thank you, Toby. Yeah, man, I'm waiting for my hair to grow back. They cut off a lot of my hair. My hair wasn't never this short, but it was all full of blood and gravel and grass and stuff, so they cut it off at the hospital. But so that's what happened, guys. That's why I've been out of the sea for a little bit. I went fishing just a little while ago, right there behind the house on Ocean Drive. And I caught an oyster toadfish on some Berkeley goats because I was looking for some flounder. I did have one hit from a flounder. I missed it. I was impatient. I didn't let it eat long enough, and I pulled the hook out of the mouth. Yes, Chris. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Wingstop. Man, Wingstop makes me hungry now. I want to go eat wings. Guess who's joining me? So you got your things to read on there too?
Yeah. So we're looking.
So yeah, there's Ray right there. What's up, Ray? How you doing, buddy?
Oh,
He's got it.
yeah, but he's on lunch.
Or so much. Okay, Albert wants to go get the phone, guys, because Jess on lunch. Doing good, doing good. That's awesome, man.
This is Albert. How can I help you? No, we don't. They stopped making the solid one pieces for us, so we're actually in the process of buying direct from the manufacturer so they can become Team Hard Life rods. And then we'll have
for Albert to come back, guys.
Team Hard Life in the blue, the black, the chartreuse, the hot pinks, and all of that, but it'll be that original black kind of thing.
Sorry, I'm just staring at all the rods and reels. Like, I remember catching a fish on that rod.
We haven't been.
I've used Robert's rods when we went fishing before. I've caught fish on them.
From them, it's because of the shipping cost. So by us buying them direct from the company, I can keep our price down, but also too, like, we want one pieces. They don't.
Yeah, me too, man. I am wearing a knee brace. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, knee brace right
It's
there.
gonna be a few months, bro. I'm playing catch up with all
So
the
that's it.
craziness over here.
We're that all day. On this side, I'm still missing part of my thigh and part of my calf muscle. So that was part of the road rash. Yeah, Chris. Unfortunately, like I said, my bike is in the process of getting fixed right now to ride again. I will be riding as soon as it comes out. It was just a kid not paying attention. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, man. You ride bikes. They always say it's not a question of if, but when. And I never dressed for the slide. I dressed for the ride. I had on a muscle shirt, so I left a lot of skin behind. So over 50% of my skin was left on the thing. Most of my tattoos are all messed up. But like I said, guys, I want to come on here. Thank every last one of y'all that pitched in on those rods and reels for the raffle. Thank you so much for that. You guys helped me out tremendously. So like I said, starting next spring, on the weekends, if I can get 4 or 5 guys together that want us to go fishing, we're gonna go out fishing. And like I said, I'm not a captain no more. I let my license lapse, so I'm just there. I am captain of Team Real Loco, which is now going to be more than just a shark fishing team. It's an all species fishing team now. I got some new stuff coming up for that. Of course, I got my right hand man, Phil, Chris, Tony, and of course Gary's still part of it, and everybody else that's
For
been
the
there
heavier
for
side,
the long haul.
2 ounces. 3 ounces.
We've been there since we established it in 2010, so we got 14 years strong. Let's see, for life. My brother Eric, what's up, Robert? Boo boo, how you doing, brother? Robert's on the phone, guys. Count me in. Okay, brother, you got it, Ray. Like I said, we'll fish together, man. And of course, this gentleman right here to my left right now, he'll be with me on probably all the trips.
I was getting on YouTube and it automatically kicked on the video. You know what? Let me switch out phones because this one's at 10%. Oh, Jesus.
Too much battery gone.
Wow, dude.
Fernando. There's some names that I haven't seen before.
The 2 for $5, the $5.
Well, I forgot, they didn't have that.
They just started it again, so. All right, awesome. All right.
Let's see how many thumbs up we got here.
Let's see, get back over here on this.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Avet, and I've been trying to sit down for I don't even know how long.
It's been a little bit. I was able to tell a story.
And normally I like to be on the phone, you know, in front of the camera, but when you were telling the story, I didn't want to be over talking and stuff like that.
Right.
So, but again, too, you know, glad to see you.
Yeah, it's humbling. It's humbling to see you. Yeah, because it was pretty close, man. They almost needed a blood transfusion. My kidneys were at 8% function. It was there was a time there where I thought about it, you know, not going the right way, man. But somehow, some way, got through it. Like I said, all praise to God, man. Because without that, the prayers and everybody praying for me, I don't think I would have made it, bro. I was in a pretty bad shape. Yeah, if I take off my shirt, you'll freak out.
I can't imagine. I'm just getting chills just thinking about it because I saw you, from what I can see, you know, that was exposed by the gown or whatever, you know, on your knees and on your face and on your hands, man. I was like, God, this dude's in a lot of freaking pain. Like,
Yeah.
I just, and then the healing process is just as painful. Like, it's not like, okay, you're out of the house. No, it's still bruised muscle.
Yeah.
Pulled ligaments, like, you know, the skin trying to reheal itself and cracking. Like if you move a certain way, then it cracks it. And,
Still to this day.
Yeah.
Right here on this part of this leg right now, I mean, just on the top part of it, I could show you just right there. It took a big chunk of meat and part of the muscle of that thigh. So that's still healing. There's a big hole right here. And just the other day, a piece of gravel fell out of that when I was taking a shower. I was like, clink, clink, and then when I was standing in the tub, I heard a clink, clink. It was a dang rock, piece of gravel from the road.
Are you saving those at least? Or?
No, I threw it in the trash. The pimples that I get, when I pop them, there's sand and
sand and grit just
popping out of them. Yeah, so my body's rejecting it. And but yeah, my tattoos, sooner or later I have to go through and get somebody to redo them because it pretty much took them all off from my arms.
Wow.
So lots of layers of skin left behind. And it was a heck of a slide. Like my shoe fell off, so the tips of my toes are real scratched up, and then the whole bottom of my foot was the front part of the pad, and then the back part were completely ripped off the bottom. It was rough. It was a hell of a ride. I'll tell you that. It was one hell of a ride on, you know, just being in the hospital. You know, at first I didn't want to call nobody. I just wanted to be alone, just in case it went south. You know, I didn't want nobody to see me go. You know, didn't call my kids, didn't call my family, and somehow they all found out sooner or later. You know, so when I was in the hospital, I guess somehow, some way, they got a hold of my dad. So I heard my dad's voice, but they had already put me out because they were going to scrub me. Yeah, go for it. So with that first part, they scrubbed my body to get all the gravel and stuff off. So they sedated me. I don't remember that part. And then for the MRI, so I have like about 8 broken bones, I think, in me. My knee's broken, my wrist is broken, hands broken, fingers. I think I got 3 or 4 fingers that are broken. Broke my nose in 2 spots and my orbital eye bone. So that was like the damage that was done. And I'm missing like over 50% of my skin. I mean, on my fingers alone, on this side, this ones are like how the hands look, they're crooked. They were never like that before. All the scarring.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can see all the fresh,
Yeah.
pinkish skin from the scarring kind
Yeah,
of healing and
and
stuff
then
like that.
this, my grandfather's tattoo is pretty much gone on the end of it, and all the lettering is all moved over, and you can't barely tell what they were anymore. But then the wrist, like on this side, well, here, let me see. I got a muscle shirt on underneath.
Hold on, let me get my money.
Dollar bills, y'all. Accepting dollar bills. Go fund me dollar bills. No. But so
Oh my gosh.
this is
Hold on, let me.
you want to
Yeah.
zoom in on that? All right, guys.
No,
so-
stand up, bro. I'll pick up the camera.
Okay, so from the top part of the shoulder going down, this used to say Gabriel. That's my son's name. This was part of the koi fish. Half the Mexican flag is missing, and the eagle, Eric's name, is still kind of seeable, but not, and then the top of the thing is there. And on this side, I took out the E, and then this part is still kind of healing, but took off the horn off the legend devil from the character legend. This shoulder, my hips, like across here, right there. Like I said, this part of the leg is still healing, guys, so I don't want to pull too much because I don't want it to get graphic, because if I go down anymore, you're going to see like a lot of pus and a hole. And then on this knee, like, of course, I got from the thigh part up to the hip, and then my butt cheek right here is pretty much gone. And then the scars on the face.
Yeah.
Right here, like it bump, and then it scalped me. So my hair goes back this way because it took it all off. Like I literally got scalped by the street. No helmet.
Yeah.
And I was wearing a muscle shirt too.
So you're giving Arnold Schwarzenegger a run for his money, bro.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Golly. Oh man.
And then lost about 35 pounds too so far. I'm not
You know, there's
209.
other ways to lose weight, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot safer ways to lose weight, but I was thinking that same thing. I've been waiting for that comment to come out to see how much weight you lost. Cause I'm trying to lose 35 pounds myself, but definitely not trying to go that route, bro. Like I'm good. I'll do it the painstaking slow way. Like, oh
Crazy.
gosh,
Oh
jeez.
my goodness. Yeah, guys, thank you. And for the prayers, guys, thank you for the prayers. Without the prayers, man, I really don't think I would have been able to pull through. I had a lot of people message on Facebook and stuff, and it was just everybody saying we're praying for you. My brother Roland, his father was in a prayer circle. They have a big thing at the church. The whole church prayed for me. So, you know, it was something that let me know that people cared, and that kept me fighting through it, because I really at one time just said the heck with it. I really didn't want to be alive anymore. It hurt a lot. When they were ripping the I don't know what they call it, some kind of yellow stripping they put. It's like a gauze with kind of like when you put sheetrock on the wall and it has like all the little squares. They would put that on my open skin to draw the new skin to grow, and then they would have to rip it off every day. So that was very, very painful. It's I wouldn't wish that on nobody. And then the one on my lower hip on the belt line.
The VP can try that diet process though. I mean, ain't getting no prayers from me though. I'm sorry.
Man,
Like I don't wish that on my enemies, but that one is another level. I'm sorry I had to go there.
Oh yeah. No, man. We go politics, man. Please, guys, get out there and vote, man. Don't hesitate. I'm gonna wobble to the voting thing. I can't let Harris get in office. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do everything in my power to vote and have my word out there. You know, that's the way we can actually say it loud and proud, is get out there and vote next month.
Yes.
Please vote, man, because 4 years or 8 years of that, there won't be a country left here. We'll be
Yeah,
more
okay,
worried.
we've already gone through 4, and then another 4, and who's to say that like she don't bogart it again and get 12? Like this is, we're at the precipice of horrible things to come, guys. And if you haven't been paying attention, then you really haven't been seeing it. Like, and for those that are fighting for it, I honestly feel they just need to repent, call out God as their Savior, and they will finally have their eyes opened up to what's going on, because there's so much evil in the world right now, and it's not even a joke anymore. And I'm seeing all these signs around us of what's going on, because my heart is open. You know, my heart is open to what's going on. And like I said, you know, years ago, I did one of my testimonies here at the shop of talking how I was in darkness for a long time. You know, I pushed him away, and I was not open to any of his light in my life, you know, and it was there, it was shining on me, but I kept turning to darkness. And, you know, when I finally like just humbled myself and just got down on a knee and cried for him, because, you know, the dark life wasn't what it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a plain up lie, guys. And, you know, once you allow him to do what he's doing and be humble to, you know, everything you ask for may not be what you are needing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And by him not giving it to you may be the answer that you, at the end of the game, really do need. But he will never be late.
Yeah.
I know that we weren't trying to do politics and stuff like that.
I didn't want to go there, but guys,
but
please vote, guys. I mean, and I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. If you're in the middle, I don't care, guys. Just get out and vote, man. We gotta try to change out what's going on right now. We've already had 3.5 years, almost 4 years of horrible economy. It is definitely time to change. And I mean, if she's so blind to the fact that she is the cause of this with her president that she's underneath, and I'm sorry, I mean, I can't vote for somebody incompetent like that. She can't even answer a simple question.
Yeah, and keep just beating around the bush. And no.
My daughter's 9 and can answer a question of, you know, simple questions that she was answered, and they sugarcoat everything for her because she's a female, and I understand that. But I mean, Putin's not going to sugarcoat nothing for her.
No,
nobody from South Korea, North Korea, China, nobody's going to care.
And let's take it more to home. The East Coast right now, totally obliterated by the hurricane.
Yes.
And well, let's send more money overseas. But everybody here, they've been hit with a northern already.
Yes.
They've got snow on the ground, and it's extremely cold. A lot of people in that area have lost everything. Everything. They probably escaped with the clothes on their back, what they were wearing that day in the middle of a summer for them. So they're probably just like Capt is here, or me here, and now it's frozen ground, snow, and no electricity, no way to get help, no, you know. Keep those people in your prayers, and keep that fresh on your mind when you go to the ballots, because this is.
Yeah, because I think they only wanted to help 11 counties over there at first, and then they ended up doing 30 counties. But 11 counties, and that much destruction, that's like a fraction of what and who was hurt. And we're Americans. This is America, boy. And I know every soldier that's ever fought for this country is turning in their grave right now, because that's not what they fought for. And my son too, and my grandfather, and everybody that served in my family that fought in these wars, they didn't want nothing like this for our people, and it's really sad. That's why I said, guys, my vote's going to be loud and proud, and at the end of it, I'm going to put on my Trump hat, because I am a Trump supporter. Even my aunt is now a Democrat, telling me to vote Democrat, and I'm sorry. She thought my grandfather would never have voted for a felon. The only reason it is because they trumped up charges on him. Because now you look at Bill Clinton was in office, he lied to the American people when he had his affair, and that's adultery. And I'm sorry, you know, that's a crime. But yet they shut down Monica Lewinsky and told her if she said anything, she'd go to prison. He flat out lied to us. It turns out that, you know, what happened, and yet he's still walking free. There's so many strange deaths around that name, the Clinton name, and that particular side of over there. And I'm, like I said, I will not ever sway myself. I love my guns. I love my country. I love everybody here. And I mean, I don't care if you are a Democrat. If you don't see that gas prices are higher and groceries are unaffordable, lose your job like I did, and you'll be eating beans, bro. That's why my
That's if
phone
you're
is
lucky.
important.
I was eating ramen there for a long time, and you know, I would change it up. Every now and then I could scrape up and get some like pasta sauce, so I would change it from ramen to like
Spaghetti.
pasta sauce spaghetti. Yeah, and no,
Been there, done that, brother.
I've done it, lived it, and I don't wish that on anybody. And
Right.
you know, one of the other things I wanted to touch base on, because you're a fellow fisherman as well.
Yes.
And you know, you may feel completely different from me, but that's the beauty of the country, is to be able to have these kind of discussions and not be crazy about it. But yesterday they brought up about Bass Pro coming to Corpus.
Yes.
So at the beginning, you know, I'm the glass half full kind of guy. Like, I'm gonna try and look at the best case scenario for us. But at the same time, if I'm gonna vote, I need to pay attention to the glass half empty, to the other half of that cup.
That's what I said, man. Yeah, matter of fact, just since you brought that up, matter of fact, just yesterday I was talking to Rolly about it, because I said, man, if it both it passes, I said, you could say goodbye to the smaller businesses around here, because if they don't have a customer base like you do and following and stuff like that, heck, they could shut down Roy's.
Mm.
They could shut down this shop. They could shut down Carlos over there.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, like easily, because they're gonna have so much stuff in there. Like when I went to, you know, like when I went to FTU that day in Houston, and I put it on TikTok, they have so much stuff that how could anybody compete? Because they actually can lower the prices of a competitor previous like Roy's, because they have to have such an overhead, because they have so many employees and so much, you know, space and all this stuff. They have to. That's why they charge such higher prices. It's because they have so much overhead they have to pay out every month.
Yeah.
So they have to be higher. Now you get somebody like that in here that's a corporation that has all this funding. It's just detrimental to anybody that's lower than.
And the business part of this is the first 5 years they can claim losses.
Right.
So for 5 years they can use their bank accounts to supply them stores to keep them open, up and running, and shortchange everybody across the board and put us all out of business.
Right.
So that's just one portion of it, the way to look at it. The other portion is, what kind of incentives are the city council members giving them to make them want to come back? Because if you remember a couple of decades ago when they were trying to get into the Memorial Coliseum,
Right.
the city offered it to them, but then they said no, because the incentives weren't big enough for them to come here. And at that time, I had a regular job, I was making good money, I was like, well, give them some incentives, like we need a Bass Pro here.
Right.
But now I'm a business owner, and I have seen exactly what Capt.Eric is talking about, where competitors come in and they've got money that they can sit there and just break us and break us and break us and break us. And they could eventually take out a lot of these mom and pop shops like ours, you know what I mean, to handle that kind of deal. But here's the thing too, what really irks me above all of that is that the city council members on the council right now that we're trying to vote out are the ones trying to destroy us. Oh, well, we're bringing in a big corporation. What about all of us little guys? Like,
Right.
Where are our incentives as to staying here?
Right.
Keeping our business afloat, keeping our growth positive. But a new guy who's got plenty of money, we're going to give him better incentives than we're going to give y'all that are actually here now.
been here.
That have been here, homegrown here.
Yeah.
Where are our incentives? Where is our helping hand up when we need it? And we need it, like
Yes.
we definitely do. But they're going to help out a big corporation over us.
Yes.
That shows you the kind of thought processes these guys have. And I've got some
The root of all evil, guys, right there.
I've got screenshots of the coalition for Corpus Christi. Hold on, let me. It's on my other phone, but it tells you where they got their money from. And you see Exxon, you see all these big corporations, you know, that are trying to come in. Those are the ones paying their deal. They've raised over $400,000 for advertisement for those guys that want those bigger companies here.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all about growth for everybody. But at the same time, I don't want some company coming in and polluting our air, polluting our soil, polluting our water, and then getting upset because the water that they're buying from us, they want a lower price. the electricity, they want a lower price, and then they want me and you to pay for it.
Right.
I'm sorry, we're as a small business, where are all my incentives?
Right. Being
You
local,
see-
being established here in this for more than what, 10 years now?
I'm going on 21 years. now.
21 years, 10 years, has it been that long?
Well, okay, so brick and mortar, it's 11 years.
11 years, okay, see,
And
I thought it was 10, my bad.
Yeah, well, we're at
Took a
11.
hit.
Well, the only reason I'm having to clarify this, because I started out in my garage. guys.
Right.
And that was back in 03, 04 time frame, out of my garage. Now, in 2013, I actually got brick and mortar. And I've had a brick and mortar since then. So, and the actual business, it's 21 years.
21 years.
But as a brick and mortar, it's 11 years. So I have seen what it's like to work out of my garage, and trust me, God, that money was, like, my prices were the lowest ones, because I made enough to cover my overhead, which is one light, one water bill, one cell phone bill, one gas bill.
Exactly.
And one worker. Now I've got multiple workers. I still gotta take money home to pay the bills. I got the bills here at the shop and all of that. So I got a lot more overhead, but yet I still compete with all the pricing.
Right.
But a big corporation come in like that, they've got the money, and then they're getting the incentives from the city, that are giving them. And guess who's gonna have to make up that incentive pay? All of us.
Yep.
That incentive pay that they didn't pay on their taxes,
Yep.
their discounts, this and that, guess who's gonna make up for it? All of us.
Yep.
So, like I said yesterday, y'all heard me. Like, I was looking, well, I can do this, and I was looking at the glass half full. But as you sit there and you start enjoying your meal,
Yep.
you start to really chew on what's really going on. And so I started sitting there and thinking about it, and then talking to some people, and then, oh yeah, and I've been to the Bass Pros, in Harlingen and other
Yes,
places.
I have.
They're huge. But you know how many cars there were in the parking lot? Like 12, 15. Always empty. And the only time I ever seen one packed is when they do a video or some kind of promotion, then everybody goes, but they're not packed like a Walmart or like the Academy. Like Academy and Walmart are always packed. Always packed. That I can understand, but again, too, they've already been here. So I came in when they were already here. I wouldn't say competed with them. I've got a different kind of clientele.
Yes.
Guys that are looking for bigger and better and don't mind paying for it, because again, we don't sell that. I can sell the Walmart stuff all damn day and wreck it. Like, I trust me,
Yeah.
I could wreck it.
$1.96 for a liter, yeah.
Yeah, all day long I could do it.
But then all day long you're gonna have complaints. Why did that swivel break? How come I lost my fish? How come this? How come that? I mean, even when you make them hands made, we are human. We make mistakes, and sometimes you lose a fish, or something malfunctions.
Yeah.
You can't stop the swivels you buy from a company to make leaders and expect every one of them to be 100%. Especially if it's made by a machine or no.
Yeah.
Some people have lost fish. I've heard stories. I had one come this, and I talked to him about Albert. This is behind the scenes. Hey Albert, I had a swivel malfunction. I don't get on Facebook and bash nobody, but we had a conversation about it. It's like, well, shoot, bring it back, and he's the only one who gave me a free leader back. Made it right. But I mean, I would have never went on there and be like, oh, hard life leaders, and this guy don't know how to do this. That bashing of stuff, guys. Like I said, I've humbled myself after this thing, and I've said a couple of things since I got out of my wreck about certain things that's happened, and it was not very humbling. I had my opinion on some stuff that wasn't the best way to say it, but at the same time, I didn't care how I said it because of the rudeness that was shown to me and the disrespect. So I said some stuff in anger too. So I'm not 100% humble, but I'm pretty humble. So I would never do that to anybody ever again and bash their products. I'd rather just go to the person, keep it low, and say, can you help me fix it? If not, then you know what? Did you really lose that much? You don't need to bash somebody. It doesn't make you feel any better doing that. So, I mean, the evilness is out there, guys. There's enough evil in the world, man. I'm just trying to stay humble as I can be. I'm grateful to be alive. And like I said, everybody comes next spring and summer, guys. Get ready to go fishing. And whenever you want to go, Eric's ready to go.
I saw your post on Facebook, and I was like, well, I'm the first one that gets a comment.
So,
I don't know.
you're gonna be on a lot of trips with me this year.
You see the excitement that is true humbleness right there to see somebody else reaching up again. You know what I mean? After they've been knocked down, and for me, that dude to see that, I was like, yes, he's getting like. Yeah. So and for me, it was more exciting because I was the first one to get to like and say something on the post. Well, and I was at a stoplight, so I was like trying to do it real quick so I wouldn't be seen. But
no, and you're the first one to reach out and help me. To help me keep my boat and to help me keep my bike and help me keep my insurance, my truck, and my cell phone and all my bills that month. You guys helped me, man, and I can't thank you guys enough. So that's my way of thanking you is since I still have my boat, and come next spring and next summer, I'll be able to go to work next month, hopefully, and I'll be able to. I was able to talk to my bank and push a couple little things, so. It looks like I'm gonna be able to keep everything that I own, and I'm blessed. Like I said, I'm blessed again there because I thought I was gonna lose it a month later, but here it is. I got a little push on everything, and now I can actually look forward to it, and I'll be healthy enough to work again. And thank God, because I really should have, man. As bad as my accident was, if you were to see the outline of blood on the street, you wouldn't think I was alive. And here I am, and I'm alive and I'm happy.
Like I said, I saw you a few days later after we found out, and got over there. I sat in the truck for a minute because it took a minute to take it in and control what I was feeling at the time. Because like I said, you don't ever wish that kind of hurt on anybody. You know what I mean? And when we were talking about it here on the channel and trying to find ways to help you and people, subscribers making suggestions, and I'm just glad. I'm super I don't know how many times I'll say this, and I'll always keep saying it. Our subscribers here on the channel have the biggest hearts,
yes,
for us all, and I'm totally humbled. I'm totally blessed that we've got a place where we can meet up, and we're Anglers Fishing Anonymous now.
Oh, there you go.
So we got another member.
Right on.
But I know we can, with the amount of strength and love we have, and the like-minded, and there's some guys on here that don't fish at all, but they are here because they see the amount of heart that is here for everybody to enjoy. And again, guys, I was totally humbled that we were able to make that kind of helping gesture because. My thing was, I don't know how many times I've seen you reach out and help out other people and stuff, and I was like, what, there's our opportunity to give you a helping hand.
Yeah, so that was such a blessing. You don't know, man. Very humbled from it, man. When sitting there at the house when I first got there, and I spent almost $600 in just gauze and pads and the pads that go over my skin and wraps and stuff. I spent over $600 in less than a month, and I'm still having to buy them because of this leg and it was so expensive that literally I have after paying off everything and all these doctor's visits and stuff, I think I have $9 to my name right now, but I'm blessed to even have that. And so I reached out, found out that I might be able to file some kind of disability through workman's comp or not workman's comp, through Texas Workforce, and then I might be able to get a little bit of money there for being hurt and not able to work since I've worked since I was 17. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a little disability deal because right now I am considered disabled until I can go back to work full on.
Real quick.
So hopefully next month. Well, I'm trying to get in next month. I don't want to sit at the house and work. That's the worst thing ever. What you got going on there, bud?
Heading out back out.
You heading out? Yeah. Take care, Jeff. So good to see you, man. Anthony, Oscar, hello guys. Anthony, Daniel.
All right, so I know we've done. Oh,
hurt your hip.
I feel good.
The hips, man.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, I know through the last several months, we've had several, comments of things we wanted to do for Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. And so right now that, last year I gathered up some funds, but we got hit so hard that we had to use the funding here, to keep us going, keep the lights on, keep everything going. But any opportunity where I'm ahead a little bit to pay it forward to get that accounted for, because it doesn't go away, guys. It doesn't go away in my book because it's in a ledger, and I take care of it as those things come through. Hard life. Hard life. I'm busy. What can I do for you? Don't need any. Thank you. Extended car warranty.
I didn't realize how many of the phone calls I get until I sat at home and I didn't work a 12 or 14-hour shift.
Please tell me you recorded some like messing with them.
Oh my God, dude.
Bro, you could have made a channel on that.
I told one, I said, I was in a bad wreck and I died yesterday. And they were like, huh? I said, can I still get insurance from, I'm sitting here with Beetlejuice. I was like in the movie theater and he was on the screen and I was like on my headset and I was like, yeah, I'm sitting here with Beetlejuice. And then he started laughing and they were like, you can actually hear Beetlejuice. It's like there's like you can hear the telemarketers in the same. They're like, there really is Beetlejuice in the background. So that one came up, but I was like, I was sitting in the movie, so that's all I said, and then I hung up on him. But yeah, I've done it all. I've messed with them, and oh man, I had one guy. I think we talked for 4 hours. At the end of it, dude, I mean, literally, it was just horrible, man. I forgot what. By the time we finished our conversation, I think we were talking about some fake vehicle that we were going to try to come up and pitch to Elon Musk or something. I mean, it was just horrible where we went. But you just got to mess with them back sometimes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, somebody else. Hard life. Yes, sir. Yes, he is. Nice. Awesome. Yes. Bye-bye. So,
I'm not sure if we're going to fish Sharkathon or not, guys. I can't fish it. I can't put my leg in the water because I'm afraid of bacteria and stuff like that. I still have open wounds on my left leg. I get blisters, guys, like you burn yourself. So this right here on the back of my arm, this was like a plus blister, like somebody's like burned me with a lighter. My skin's starting to do that. I don't know why, they just pop up. Like maybe in my fingers, like see, there's a blister. There's like a blister from a fire. I don't know why the scars are doing that, but it's doing it. This was a blister here on my elbow. This was already healed. Everything was healed, and then all of a sudden I started getting these blisters like I was burned. I don't know why. It's part of the healing process, I guess.
So
right here, this was another one that was a blister with the juice in it, and that's what it popped, and then now I have that sore there. But that's how it works.
So with that being said, like I said, I don't, that money came in and it was for others. It wasn't for me. But at the time, like I said, I used it to help us make it through. So I still have that paperwork, and occasionally throughout the year, I run into somebody that needs a desperate helping hand up. And I've been little by little, 100 here, 200 here, whatever speaks to me on helping them. You know what I mean? And so I've been working it off slowly but surely like that because, we all came out, everybody came out as taking the shirt off their backs, and I cannot go to sleep at night knowing I still have that debt. And y'all may say, hey man, you needed it for shop, we're good with that. I could see that and I could be totally understanding of it, but me, I know it's with that in here. Yeah, it's in here for me. So right now we actually had a pretty good week of some sales. Guys come through, bought rods, bought some reels, bought line and stuff like that. So I've got a little extra to give you a helping hand up again.
Oh man.
And
bless you, brother.
Yeah, it's just that's coming from the Christmas fund, you know, and that's what's coming from.
I appreciate that, man.
Again,
Thank you guys. Like I said, you all don't know how much y'all meant to me on that rod deal that y'all did, because you all saved me, man, on that one. Now that I was able to talk to the banks and stuff and get a little bit of a help push, and I may be able to get that. Once I do want to run another tournament. It will be my last one, but it's going to be a big one.
Let me know. Let us know.
It's going to be a $5,000 fish. No other tournament here. They can talk about me all they want, say I'm blowing smoke, but watch, guys, here in another year or two, let me get back on my feet, and Cast for Kids will get one last big donation from Team Loco, Eric, and Capt.Eric of the team. By then, I will be a captain again, because I will be running the guide service, Hooking Memories guide service, guys. And like I said, any of Albert's comes on, anybody from there is on an automatic 50% discount. I can cut my prices back to what these guys that are charging, that are fishing their numbers. I could cut it back to them, because they're undercutting me so bad that I'm not getting no work, because they're pushing it out so hard and at such a cheap price. But if you're a member or a follower of Team Hard Life, or anybody that I follow, Chris Flores, Muddy River Catfishing, Luke, Outdoor Boys, if you know who Luke is, I do, we talk sometimes here and there. I'll try to get him down here. Any of the channels that I follow that are friends of mine, Luke, Chris, Albert, myself, if you follow my channel, you guys, it's going to be 50% off no matter what. If you're military, it's an even more discount. I'll take it down to the point where I don't care if I'm not making $1, even if I'm just paying for the gas. I just want to get out there and fish with everybody, just because I'm blessed to even do that. Because I literally was that close, guys. With 8% kidney function, they were ready to put me on dialysis. I refused it. I was like, no. I'd rather you send me home and let me go and die. And the lady was like, well, you're so young. I said, there's no quality in life in being hooked up to a machine in my eyes. So, you know, I said, if I can't fish and I can't ride and I can't do this and I can't do that, I don't want to be here anyway. And that's what it was said. And so, like I said, if you're any of these channels, it's 50% off all the way across. So we're gonna make it to where I get to fish with everybody, and you know, you guys just let me get about another 6 to 8 months behind me. Let spring come back around, and then right then and there, I'll be taking everybody fishing. Once I get my captain's license back, it is 50% off for everybody that's associated with Hard Life Bait and Tackle, Team Rio Locals, Hooking Memories Guide Service, all the way 50% off on the charge of guided fishing trips for alligator gar, catfishing, and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. And then, like I said, one last monster fish that's worth going to be $5,000. And even if I start working out, saving, I'll put it in my savings account. As soon as I got that $5,000, that tournament's coming. And everything, that all the proceeds, I'm going to donate at least. I'm going to try to match what I've already donated. I've donated myself. Okay, it's $10,000 over the 6 years that we've done this for Cast for Kids. We've donated $10,000. Okay, 5,000 of that was from the tournament, the rod fees. All right, I donated out of my savings account to match it. Everybody don't know that, but that was my secret. You know, that's how it got to 10,000. I would match the rod fees. So if there was 1,500, they got 3,000, and that's how it got to be that big over the amount of time. Because I mean, rod fees is $5 a rod. You know, yeah, I added up. Sometimes they had 800, 900, 1,000. I think the most we ever did was like that one year where we had the boat and the land base. That first one, we had like 93 fishermen, anglers fish it. That was the one where I think it was like $1,300. And, you know, they had 1,300 and I matched at 1,300. So that's how we donated so much as the angler fishing community on South Texas Alligator Gar Championship Tournament on Facebook, which I will start kicking back up. Ray's been on there, and he knows that it's been dormant for a while now. But I'm gonna start promoting it about a year before. So once I have that 5,000 saved up, I'm gonna make that big check to give out. But it is gonna be a $5,000 fish, and we are gonna donate as the biggest ever that we can as a small fishing community on Facebook to Cast for Kids in Curtis's name.
Roger that. Well, keep us posted, because you know we're all game for it, and even the ones that can't make it in always make donations anyway. So we can definitely
Guys,
make that blow
Thank you,
up.
thank you. Thank you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. You literally saved my butt. And y'all don't even know how much it meant to me. So when you guys are ready to go fishing, please reach out to Albert. You got a spot on my boat. I was thinking about on the weekends, 4 to 5 guys from your channel that had anything to do with it, that donated or bid or anything, or even told you, God bless Eric or something, anything of that nature. I want, 4 or 5 guys. If you can get down here to Mathis or to Choke Canyon, we can do it either way. We'll go about 4 or 5 guys at a time. If we go to the island, we can take more. We could do a big deal, maybe even do a barbecue. I'll get some meats and hot dogs, hamburgers and stuff, and we'll just camaraderie and give praise to God and catch a bunch of big fish, man.
Amen.
I'm ready to tackle some fish. I miss it. I miss it a lot.
Yeah, I bet. So, I not trying to kick you out, Buzz, but I know you're trying to go fishing. It's time for him to go fishing.
I love you, brother. I love you so much.
Hell yeah, I love you, bro.
Thank you, every one of y'all. And like I said, guys, whenever y'all are ready, I'm ready.
Right, yeah. Stand by, guys. I'm gonna move over there and I'm gonna continue working, but I know he was like, well, he was planning to finally get some fishing done, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying not to hold him back too much.
Yeah, we got the rods in the back, and I got them.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, brother.
All right.
We'll get out of your hair. If you want to come by the house, we'll be out there on the beer and stuff. We'll see what we can do about working some fish out there.
Yeah, you see the trays that I got, right? There's that one,
You got a king weight?
that one, and then I got another tray in the back of a bunch of 3-ounce surf weights, and that's after we've already delivered 1,200 surf weights in the last couple of days. So
Well, if you need help with deliveries or anything, or even cleaning some weights, I can sit down and I can clean. So if you need some help, man, let me know.
come on by. Dude.
You got it,
we
brother.
always got it.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Later, guys.
Take care.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, look, I got it. I threw that over my thing and I caught it. First shark in a while.
Alright, hold on real quick. Let me find my tally book over here. What is that? Where's my pen? And El Gran Fisherman, Jesus, I know I was supposed to call you back, but as soon as I got back, I got slammed with all of this and stuff like that. So, still working on that. He won 2 of the fire drawings and stuff like that. I needed to get with him on that one too, because he wanted to start doing some things with it and stuff. But I was like 2 minutes out from leaving to go to my VA appointments, and then I was remembering what this other one. All right, so with what's going on here, I'm gonna give you an insight. So again, like I said, when we did all the donations, I have kept the paperwork. I keep paperwork for as long as I know it's still there or pending or whatever. But that's what I just did with Capt.Eric right there. And so now it takes down our balance to 1370. No, 1379, sorry. 1379, so. Which is good, because for a while there it was at $4,400, and I've been, like I said, I'm going to keep going until it's all accounted for and where it's supposed to be, because even for me, like I said, with it not being, you know, it wasn't for me. It was for whoever I can help out. It's still there, and so that's good. I for a long time there, I was like, ah, man, how am I gonna make this happen? And coming to terms, oh man, again, this dang monitor, and it was on a little while ago because I came on and I forgot what I did. Hold on real quick. I don't know if it's the batteries on here, but it should click on with the, when I mess with the mouse, but it's not. And I don't know if it's maybe the batteries that are dying on the deal, but give me just a second, guys. Let me get this situated real quick. Thing of batteries here. I'm wondering if that's it, like it's the batteries that are bad in the keyboard, and because it's not registering that it let's see, and these are AA and AAA. Yeah, those ain't gonna work. I'm hoping it's just the batteries on the keyboard that is bad, because the monitor, I mean, when it's on, it works. Has anybody ran into any kind of issue like that? Just trying to remember what I did with all the, about those Energizer rechargeable batteries, because I got the deals to recharge the batteries, but I didn't have enough batteries. And then when I was at Sam's Club last month, I saw that they had the deal for all the extra batteries. I was like, oh my god! So I jumped all over that for sure. Kidding me. I don't know, guys. I think I might have to run to Walmart again. That should be running just fine. Let's see. 80 Avet, what need to order my reel, sir? Are you asking like how much you got to put down for me to order the reel? Well, I'll order. I can order it today if you know you're gonna pay it off quickly. But if you're gonna make payments on it, then normally what I do is I try to have the reel in here once you get halfway done paying it off. But if a customer comes in and wants to buy it, I'll sell it and then I'll order you a new one, just so I'm not doubling up on reels when I'm trying to flip them as quickly as possible, so that way I can make money to keep us going. Because if I sell on a product and don't sell it, and then it's 2 or 3 months later before you pay it off, then I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot. A lot of times people don't want to wait for me to order it, and so I end up losing sales. I've lost, probably in the last 10 years, I've easily lost over 100,000 in sales because I didn't have the product in hand when they were ready to buy it. And I know this because as soon as they left here, they went to another shop, bought the reel, came back and had me spool it. And that happens so many times, guys, it's not even funny. So now, you know, when a reel's on order, I get it in here, and I normally try to have it ready by the time you pay it off so you can walk out with it, and or when I can deliver it. Toby, your huge box went out today. Bluegrass, your fishing rod went out today. And Mike, your 15, your LX went out today as well too. So just a heads up on that. was trying to get around to boxing up Toby's, but I started bending a lot of wire trying to stay ahead of Nico and Jeff. All right, guys, this is annoying the crap out of me. I want to get my computer up and running because I needed to start doing some things, and it's not up and running yet. So, roger that. Yes, Toby. Yeah. I'm actually about to end the video because I am getting really frustrated that I can't get my screen up, and I need it going so I can type in whatever I got to type in for the orders, you know, as soon as I get done with this. And I don't want to be trying to do that when customers are coming in and then I don't get to make it and push my day off even further. But yeah, so I will holler at y'all later, guys. Again, prayers going out to everybody in harm's way. Please get out there and vote. Please, like we need the guys to go out there and vote, everybody. If y'all are first time voters, make sure to take a screenshot of you signing up to vote and stuff like that. Submit it to our email. I'm gonna be putting together a deal and selecting a winner out of there for the voters and stuff like that. And actually, I don't care if it's first time, just anybody, if you have signed up to vote, you know, send us a screenshot that you are voted or voting and stuff like that, and or picture or something to prove that you are voting. That way we can get your name entered in and we can get that, you know, everybody's name into the prizes. So, and that's gonna be a special gift. No, it doesn't cost you anything other than your time to go out there and vote, guys. So y'all have a good one. I will talk to y'all later. I need to sort this. And I got all the weights to play with next.